this is a real breakthrough. It's paving the way for normalized relations between Britain and the European Union, so I'm quite happy with what has been decided inside the Windsor Framework, as it is called. I think that's diplomacy at its best.
Is this a deal that could have been achieved earlier on with different leaders?
Yes, I think that this deal could have been achieved, not with Theresa May, because she had the problems she had in Westminster, but with Boris Johnson, yes. But he was not able to acknowledge that some details of the then arrangement had to be more precise. He was refusing that, but now it doesn't make sense to revisit the whole story. Now the thing has been settled.
No, it's been settled.
And well done.
But is this a question also of trust? In other words, do you think Rishi Sunak achieved the relationship of trust with the EU that his predecessors hadn't?
I don't know if he had achieved that, but it seems so. I was not involved in the last phase of this, I have to say, difficult negotiations. But since he's there was a plus of trust. And so the result is there, and I think it's beneficial for both sides.
You said a moment ago that this was going to be paving the way for a new relationship. Ursula von der Leyen and Rishi Sunak both used the phrase, a new chapter. I just wonder what you think this new chapter might hold.
I think that, as I said, this is a breakthrough. It's paving the way for normalized relations between the UK and the European Union. We still are friends. When I was campaigning for the European elections back in 2014, a long time ago, I was always advocating a fair deal between the European Union and Britain after the adjustments which have been brought after the Windsor Agreement to the withdrawal agreement. We are there. It's finally a fair deal between Britain and the European Union. And you have to know, but you know it as a person, I mean, there is no room for unfriendly maneuvers between the UK and the European Union. We are close friends. We have spent a long time together inside the framework of the European Union with ups and downs. And now this is more than a relation between the European Union and third countries. It's a relation between the European Union and a former member of the European Union. Let's not forget about history. I think that the European Commission will have more authority than it seems. And as the European Court of Justice has been reconfirmed in its role as arbiter when it comes to internal market questions concerning Northern Ireland and so on, I think that although the deal is giving a response to the major British concerns, there is a part of the European Union in the deal some in Britain are trying to hide.
Oh, so it's better for the EU than people in Britain are?
No. I have made so many negotiations inside the European Union and with partners in the world, Canada, Japan, US, Mercosur. When a negotiation comes to an end, don't try to divide the benefits into two. A deal is a deal.
Yes. I just come back to the fact that Northern Irish politicians can pull a brake on EU rule changes, and that's not the case anywhere else in the EU.
No.
Regional politicians nowhere else can do that. And I just wonder if that is violating the sanctity of the single market in some way.
There is, as far as Northern Ireland is concerned, and Ireland is concerned, a specific case.
It's unique.
It's unique because Britain is unique, and because Northern Ireland is unique, and because Ireland is unique. If we had this kind of arrangements put inside the system of the overall internal market of Europe, the internal market could stop to function normally. But as we had to find a deal with our British friends, and as we had to take into consideration the concerns of Northern Ireland, this was the only breakthrough way we could have taken. I had a better relation with all the prime ministers of Britain I've known, starting with John Major, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, even David Cameron, then mainly Theresa May, who was a lady, and madam, as we are saying in French, because she was always delivering what she promised, although she had to face strong oppositions in Westminster. But that was not her fault. And Boris Johnson was a piece of work. Someone you can categorize in normal definitions. But I liked him as a person, and we made a deal. And now this deal has been adjusted in this Windsor Framework. I have, although I strongly disagreed with his position, finally, his final position, because his pre-final position was not as clear as that, I liked him, but I'm not regretting it.